On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Started, and away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Throwing deep right away. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Still has some space inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Kyler's starting off with the throw. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. It's a James Conner touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Send this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
180.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly get an interception in that situation.
He's taken down after reaching the 30. Brought down by the 16th pick in this year's NFL draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. On the move, headed right. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He has the first over the middle. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down, around with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
It's a screen to Barkley. Holds around him. He's got space. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles 16 yards.
Nope, hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Tight end in motion left. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready, set. I know you with it. No,
On second down, here's Barkley. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
no contact. I know you with it. No touch.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call. They'll try to run it with Connor. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee it. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
A first down carry for Connor. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. They'll work against the blitz. Finds him on the crossing route. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Eagles 7. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. They send the tight end in motion left. On first down, Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Hurts to throw. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 48-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Devontae Smith, the intended target, and that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Looking to throw. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now they face second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20. Connor on the inside give. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 3. It's
Third down, Connor gets it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Looking to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll motion Brown right.
Hey, let's go.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Take it. Delta.
Back to throw it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brooks now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
25-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's caught by Harrison. He gets loose down the right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Straight ahead, it's Connor. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey. Omaha. 2-2.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Brought in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hurts. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
King, Phil, King.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They run it again with Bigsby. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure running backs' merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals make the play that should win them this game. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
2-2.
Connor gets in here to begin the drive. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to pass it here. On the right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A give right side to Connor. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Eagles' 40.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
He'll throw it. Into the hands of Harrison. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 48, Eagles 14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Eagles first down. It's a gain of 10.
Here he goes, one final shot. And the pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And Brock, we all know home field advantage could do wonders to bridge the gap between the uber-talented teams and the lesser-regarded groups in this league. They were the latter this week, but in the friendly confines with a crowd at their back, they were the team who looked superior in this one. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
down.